is I'm going to share my screen now, and I want you to take a listen to the CEO of this company and some of the accomplishments that he has done and and put forth to this company thus far. Excuse me. This is the owner of our company, Harold Seitz, Mr. Harold Seitz, and you can see here he's posted up on the New York Stock Exchange. He was just there a couple of weeks ago with several other business partners. And me personally, I know we're not on the New York Stock Exchange. I also did not know of some of the announcements that I'm about to play for you here. So it is speculation, and it could happen sometime in the future that we might be also traded on the New York Stock Exchange. But you didn't hear it here first. But what I do want to do is go ahead and let you hear from him specifically. And we're going to go ahead and set that up in 1 second.
Dear friends, partners, and affiliates, today I would like to announce the following concerning my role as the owner of the Carrot Bits Foundation Belize and as the CEO of the Carrot Gold Corporation in Singapore. After our successful ICO, we have done some important steps and are planning to do the following in the next few months. First, during our ICO, we have announced to back up the coin with 4% gold. This corresponds to 120 kilo altogether. That gold will be stored in a high security safe in the next 2 weeks and will be certified by an international law firm. Second, a joint venture agreement was signed between the Carrot Gold Corporation and the company GCC, Gazella Corporate Capital AG, about the precious metal mine in Madagascar. A total value of the mine of 900 million was found and certified by auditors. Point 3, I have acquired a fully licensed bank in Miami that will be fully operational by mid-June. The name of the bank is Carrot Coin Bank. With this bank, we own one of the world's first crypto bank, and I repeat, with a full license. Point 4, our goal is stamped with a unique seal and license too. Point 5, we work from now on with 3 of the largest gold traders in Asia with sales of several hundred million a day. Point 6, in the future we will use our Carrot Gold coin for gold transactions as a currency. This week we will be listed on HitBTC, one of the biggest exchange worldwide. And I promise you that we will also get Binance on board. It is important now to fully concentrate and give full speed. Many thanks and all the best. He was Harold Seitz. Thank you very much.
Okay. So there you have it, man. He said go full speed. So that's what we're all about right now. That's why you all are on this here webinar tonight, because we are going full speed. One of the many leaders, or one of the couple of leaders we have on this call here today suggested that we do this webinar right here. And so we took his advice. So what we want to do is we want to welcome you to our webinar. My name is Al Murray. I'm a local business owner here in the Southern Maryland area. And I am extremely excited to be presenting this again for about the 5th or 6th time today. And I'm willing to do it all night long if you all are committed to getting folks on and sharing this awesome message with people that we know, like, and love. So welcome to our webinar. Before I get started, I want to give you this quick disclaimer. We are here today to share information only that has been helpful to others. We want to share the facts in a manner that will allow you to make an independent decision of your own. A good rule of thumb is never to spend money that will hurt you to lose. So we are talking about an investment. And who are we? We are the DMV Wealth Builders Association. This is me up here to the left. This is a business owner here in the Waldorf area. This is a gentleman that's on this call right here, somebody I truly respect, Steve Coates. He's a tremendous businessman in his own right, and you'll get to hear from him a little bit later. This is one of his partners and very good friends, one of my good friends as well, Mr. Lewis Young. He's, again, one of the, these two guys working together are doing some phenomenal things in the business arena, in the investments arena, in the real estate arena, in the stock market arena, in the cryptocurrency arena. They're just doing a lot right now, folks, and I'm just telling you. It's funny. I had a conversation with Lewis, and he was sharing with somebody on the phone. Hey, you can't get involved in everything that I'm doing, but guess what? I got something right here that you can partner up with me and do. And that's what's really exciting about what we're doing here today. Is we're networking, we're coming together, and we're coming together as a team of people to build wealth right here in the DMV and across the nation and internationally as well. This is Bougie. He's a real estate agent, and he brings deals to the table. He works with these two gentlemen in particular, Steve and Lewis. And this is Tony Dublin. He's a tangible asset specialist, and he's the one that brought this deal to the table and introduced it to the three of us. And that's what actually has you on this webinar here today. And we want to welcome you. We think that it's a great pleasure to be able to share with you something that we're doing right here with the Carat Bank, Carat Gold Coin. And this is just a quick snippet of a picture that was taken back on April 21st when I put this slide deck together. And you can see here on this website where I pulled this from, what happened is each time someone from a different country went to purchase this cash gold for the purpose of transferring it to the cryptocurrency coin, this particular coin here that is backed by gold, to get a special price that we're going to be able to offer to you today that is only going to be available through midnight on Friday. And I'm telling you, if you know what I know, you do not want to wait till Friday to try to do anything with respect to this, because it's going to be a complete madhouse. So if you hear what you like, hear something that you like today, and I'm going to try to deliver it to you like it was delivered to me, because when I first heard it, I got straight involved with it. And so if you hear it the way I heard it, I'm hoping that you'll do exactly what I did when I heard it, okay? So it's my job, and I'm going to try to give you precise information that you need to make an informed decision about getting involved with this team and dealing and purchasing in this opportunity with this coin and gold, okay? Gold is a tremendous vehicle. It's the first money that's ever been made. And for those of us of African descent on this call, our ancestors dealt with it. I mean, I posted a picture on my Facebook. Was reading an article about gold and wealth, and it was an African queen who was adorned in just gold bracelets, necklaces, even a breastplate over top of it was gold, and she had gold specks on her face, gold flakes on her face. And I was like, wow, and the article said that these flakes of gold were once currency. And I was like, whoa. And I said, man, women today are spending so much money on makeup. They spend money for the makeup and the things that they put on his face. And here this African queen is wearing money. People spend money for the makeup, and she was actually wearing currency and real money on her face. Okay, so enough on that. Let's just move on to this. We're talking about a cryptocurrency coin, folks, and what I want to do is demonstrate to you what coins are doing right now on the marketplace. And this is a company, this is a coin, DGD, are the ticker letters, and it's trading on Binance right now. At the time that I put this together, April last month, 21st day of the month, this is what it was trading for. It might be trading for less than that right now. I'm not 100. I think Mr. Young alluded to another price a little bit earlier, and I'm not really following this anymore, because this company was one that I initially thought was backed by gold. It's backed by contractual gold, okay? Not physical gold like our coin is going to be gold. It's backed. So let's move forward just a little bit. I just want to track a little bit of the history of this coin for you. January of this year, this coin was selling for about $200 a share. In March, it went up to about $500. And here, when I took this picture, it was trading just around $300 or so per coin. Okay, not share, per coin. Now, it may be a little less than that right now, but if it's the price that Mr. Young was quoting in the last webinar, it might be somewhere around $170 or something like that, $140, $150. Crypto is volatile, it goes up and down. But the thing of that is you can experience tremendous increases in profits in dealing in the crypto space. Okay, and we're talking about coins that have gone from zero to over $16,000, $17,000, $18,000 per coin. Think of the spread there. Okay, so they go up, they go down. So if this coin is at 140 some odd dollars, 50 some odd dollars, guess what? It might be time to buy. But honestly, folks, the reason it's down, it might be because of the marketing and the advertising about our coin that's coming out, because our coin is backed by physical gold. Gold that you will be able to take the coin and say, hey, you know what? I want to take this cryptocurrency coin and I want to trade it in. Current Bank of in Miami, Florida, will you send me my physical gold? And they send a wire over to Switzerland where all of this gold is being kept in a secure safe over there that has been purchased, several $1 million safe, where all of this gold that's backing these coins are going to be stored. Folks, is huge. Okay, so this coin is backed by physical gold that you can trade, something non-tangible such as the cryptocurrency. Non-tangible, you'll never hold a real Bitcoin because it's digital. Okay, just like this coin is digital, but it's backed by physical gold. Again, folks, just something incredible. So let's get to this right here. If you went on Current Bank coin or currentbank.io or currentgold.io, it's the same site. Okay, what you're going to find is that you can purchase the coin right now for 8 cents per coin. They're also still giving a bonus of 5% free coins. Okay, at the time last month here, April 21st, when I put these slides together, the euro was doing much better than the dollar. It's still doing better than the dollar, but this is now 7 cents euro compared to 8 cents USD, US dollar. Okay, now here's the coin schedule. When it first came out, they were offering it to everybody as a pre ICO for 1 cent plus 40% free tokens. Based upon how many you bought, you got 40% free. And basically what that was doing is that is lowering the price down to 1 cent per coin. The second week, the same thing. The third week, you see you got less free bonuses. Okay, so every week or every 10 days or so, what have you, the coin, the amount that was free lowered and the price of the coin went up. So the next real trigger point was when the coin hit 5 cents. That's when the coin went from ICO, pre-ICO at 1 cent to ICO, okay? And then it went from 6 cents to 7 cents to 8 cents where it is right now, okay? So we're going to show you how you can get this coin at the pre-ICO first initial price that this coin was offered for at the 40% price, okay? So that's huge, folks. I'm just really telling you that because, and I'll just let the cat out of the bag, basically because you probably already heard it before. The coin is less than a penny. So we're calling it a penny because we want to underpromise and overdeliver, okay? But just say a penny per coin. Now tell me this, where in the world can you go anywhere and buy anything for a penny that can, one, be backed by gold, or two, that is investment grade? Okay, I don't know anywhere. But as long as you're willing to invest anywhere from $70 to $75 per gram, $70 to $77 per gram, you can get approximately 8,500 coins, okay? Now, I say approximately because gold is a tangible asset that is traded. It goes up and down in value. The US dollar and euro, we buy that gold with euros, okay? And euro, that goes up and down. It trades against another fiat currency, the USD, US dollar, okay? All three of these are variable in price. They go up and down, okay? So that's why I say approximately. So let's say approximately $75. Let's go in the middle for a gram of gold. You're getting about 85,000 coins, okay? So I had a gentleman today. He had bought previously before. He stressed himself out as far as he could. And then today he bought another gram. And for his gram of gold, I can't remember what he paid for it. I walked him through the whole process, but I'll tell you this, he got 8,700 coins for his gram of gold that he bought. So again, we say about $77 or $75 will get you approximately 8,500 coins, okay? That's huge. It's less than a penny a coin, but again, under promise, over deliver, 1 cent a coin. All right, so here is the actual blockchain, and this goes back to the 24th of last month. You can see here that there were just 5,231 transactions here, different addresses, okay? The transactions, these addresses spit out gold, these coins, or what have you, to this many, over 12,000 different addresses, okay? Now, this is the actual blockchain. You can get the frequency of how people were buying here. Now, what I want to do is just arrow down just a little bit more, and this is another snippet, and you can kind of see the quantities that people were buying. 2,000 coins, 346,000, 10,000. You know, one, you know, that actually looks like one coin. What is that, a comma or what? That's like 1,300 coins, 82,000 coins. You know, 129,000 coins. Okay, if you go back and you look on here and you see, man, I could have went back to other slides where you could see where people were purchasing 1 million. I was showing this live to somebody earlier today, and I can't tell. My eyes are kind of bad, but that first one might be 1.2 million coins right there. But I was showing somebody where today, when I was live on here, helping them pull the contract address on here to set up their account, we saw where somebody had just bought like 1.2 million coins, okay, just at that moment. And it was incredible because it actually made them purchase more coins. But you can see what's actually been going on the blockchain. And look at these quantities, 800,000, 200,000. This was some transactions that was happening, we believe that was happening from an event that was going on in Dubai, okay? Now, I want to tell you a little bit more about the company. You already heard a little bit from the owner, the CEO of the company himself, but we're talking about a company, Karatbars International, the CEO and founder, Harold Seitz. You know, these are publications and magazines over in the Euro market area that talk about him being the king of gold. This here, The Future of Money, is a book that he wrote. It's about the future of money, gold, okay? Karatbars International, founded in 2011. The home office is in Stuttgart, Germany. Some of the subsidiaries are, as you heard, going to be in Switzerland, where they're going to be housing the gold, Singapore, Karat Bank, and Miami as well, where the actual physical bank will be. The first cryptocurrency bank in the history of the world will be there. And this is the home office in Germany, okay? And on the same block, about a block away, this is Mercedes-Benz. Actually, Karatbars is the #2 ranked company and largest company in Germany. So what I want to do, what do they specialize in? What do they do? That's something that we need to know about. What they do is they specialize in the production and sales of high quality gold products in small, transactional friendly weights. And that's important because most of us are familiar with the gold bars that we see that are housed at Fort Knox, okay? These big gold bar break things that are hard to carry, that are worth about $64,32, depending upon the size, $32,000 to $64,000, okay? Now, I don't know, you know, it might be 1 or 2 people on here that could afford that, okay? But me, I like to buy their affordable, small, friendly transactional pieces, okay? A gram a piece for about 70 bucks, okay? Now, what this allows me to do is I buy this on a monthly basis. It is a monthly expense because it's advertising. I'm advertising this to you right now, okay? This has a special seal. It has an indigo light proof where you can you shine a light on it to prove that it's legitimate. It's covered plastic over the top so that the oils from your hand won't diminish the oil, won't diminish the gold. It cannot be messed with, functions, or what have you, so it keeps its value in the way it's sealed and packaged. When I buy this, I write it off, so it decreases my income. It decreases my taxable income. So virtually, I'm getting this, you know, you can call it for free, okay? And we buy these, we buy 1 to 2 grams every single month because as we build a team of folks that is now taking their monies from inflationary money that you're putting in your savings. So understand, we are spending more money to purchase these. You know, the average person, let's just say every 2 weeks you earn a check of $2,000. Okay, so you putting $1,800 in your checking account to handle your bills, and you're putting $200 in your savings to build for your future. Okay, or for emergencies or things of the like. What you do is you take about $75 and you buy one of these, and what you're doing is you're inflation proofing your money. Okay, gold is inflation proof. What is inflation? Inflation is the confiscation of your wealth through the increase by increasing the money supply and decreasing your purchasing power. That's what inflation is. This is inflation proof. Your bank account, when you put that rest of that $125 and save it in your savings account that you're making about 1/4% on, guess what? That's not keeping up with inflation. So the longer it stays in that savings account, the more you're losing, okay? But the longer you hold on to this, the more it's worth. So remember, you're purchasing it, you're writing it off, and you still own it. You still hold it. You still have it. You still possess it. So that's what this company does, folks. Small, friendly, transactional weights. And I'm excited about it. So all this company does is they show people how to take dollars and turn it into gold and protect it against inflation. They take euros and your dollars, and you can purchase what's called cash gold, which is actually currency. In Puerto Rico, when they had the hurricane down there, when electricity, the grid was like tore up, guess what? ATMs weren't working. You couldn't go into the bank and get your money. But guess what? Because this is so much more, this company is so much more pronounced in Puerto Rico than it is and overseas and in Europe and all these other countries, these other 120 countries, than it is right here in the United States, hint, hint, than it is right here in the United States. That's opportunity, okay? Because Puerto Rico was in that situation, guess what? Folks were trading their gold at establishments that accepted gold for their goods. So they could buy groceries and the toiletries and the things that they needed to carry on with life because they own small transactional pieces of gold and cash gold, which is currency, folks. So they are vendors. If you own a store, you know, we've got a store owner on the line right now who will be soon, if not already, accepting this as currency, okay? So that's another opportunity right there. But we're here to really break home to you about what's happening with this coin. But this is, again, why gold is so important. In 1971 was very important when it comes to gold in your money, because it's the last year that any portion of your gold was even partially backed by anything real, which was gold. That's why they used to say, money is as good as gold, because it was gold. It was backed by gold, no longer. 1971, you could take 60 ounces of gold and you could purchase this vehicle right here, this one vehicle. 2010, 8 years ago, it will purchase you these 3 cars, okay? So that's the value of your money. Now let me just show you again how inflation attacks the fiat money, your dollar bill, the USD. Okay, 1 gram of gold you could have bought for $1, okay, in 1971. 1 gram of gold would buy you 5 loaves of bread, okay? $1 would have bought you 4 loaves of bread right there, almost equal in price. Now, you come to today, 1 gram of gold will get you 20 loaves of bread. With $1, you can't even buy 1 loaf of bread, okay? Let's take it a little bit further. $1,000 saved in 1971 would have bought you 24.6 ounces of gold. Today, that $1,000 saved is about $165, okay, in currency, fiat money, USD. But that 24.6 ounces of gold, guess what it's worth today? You tell me, which one would you rather own? Now tell me, would you be willing to spend $70 for one of these and put the other $130 in your savings account, or maybe even buy 2 of these, okay, and then just put the rest in your bank account, okay? Because this right here is real money, folks. You can go back to the times when they were building pyramids. They were trading in this right here, okay? So just answer the question, what would you rather have? There's a full team, conference calls, webinars, and everything else to support you in doing that, folks. I love it because what it does for me is I get euros put on this thing right here. This is an international debit card, okay? It's an international debit card. offered through this company. You see right there, Carrot Bars, okay, international. This card right here, I can put it in the ATM right here and at the Wawa, and I can pull out $20. Guess what? That's USD. USD, I can pull out $20 USD. But guess what? This card, I earn money in euros. Euro is more valuable than the dollar right now, okay? And I'm showing you my rest of my number. I know you guys don't do nothing with my card here, man. I'm trusting y'all now, all right? But I could pull out $20 and have $20 in USD in my hand, but the balance on my card only goes down by $17. Why is that? Because the euro is more expensive. It's worth more than the dollar, folks, okay? So it's huge, man. That's an international card. You can take that card, you can put it in. If you're in China, you can get yen, you can get dinar, you can get euros. Wherever country you're in, it converts to their currency, folks, and it does the automatic conversions, and you get the cash of the day to spend that day wherever you are in the world. So I love this slide here because folks say, look, there's research. Let me do some research. And I just asked you, could you can you do better research than the largest and most renowned gold refinery in the world? Okay, that certifies our gold, that says that this is what it is, 9.99% real, and that packages it for us. Can you do more research than 120 countries that allow us to do business in their country? Okay, can you do more research than FedEx? And I'm not trying to put you down or even belabor your research, but I just want you to know that all of these individuals have done true research because they're spending billions with this company, okay? And they're making billions off of it because FedEx, guess what? Carrot Bars is their largest client. They're shipping more gold around the world than anybody else is shipping anything to anyone else. They are FedEx's largest client, shipping gold around the world to people like you and I. Physical gold. FedEx shipped this to my house, okay? They have a physical office within our headquarters in Germany, all right? Not only that, but you saw this credit card, this debit card, I mean. I don't know if you can see the MasterCard underneath of it, but guess what? Don't they research the folks that they do business with? Not only that, but the Vatican. Here you go. Vatican, 3 years in a row, over 100,000 cards ordered, just like this, with a gram of gold in the center, but they put the Pope's picture on it and they sell it to their parishioners for a profit, for a fundraiser, okay? So they're a licensed partner of ours, the Vatican. So thousands of satisfied customers and affiliates worldwide. You do what you gotta do, but I just wanna let you know, whatever you do, you need to move on this as soon as possible because this opportunity is falling through. It's gonna be over at the end of Friday. Friday at midnight is all done. Okay, so right now what we want to do is we're gonna get back to this coin. If you go on website carrotgold.io right now, you purchase this coin for 8 cents. Okay, now what you're able to do, because somebody invited you onto this webinar, you're able to sign up on that person's website for free. You'll get your own website where you will go on, you can get a referral link so that you can send other people to your website to take advantage of this if you want to get them on a future webinar later on tonight or tomorrow, okay? But again, you got to move fast. So what I'm encouraging you, each and every one of you to do, regardless of where you are right now, you need to go on and sign up because it's free, okay? And then 2, you need to go on and get your KYC documents approved straight away. You need to get those documents approved straight away because what you'll be able to do, well, let me just go through this and then I'll physically come in and I'll show you how to do this and then we'll answer some questions and then we'll let you go for the night. So we're just about finished here. All right, so what we're saying, folks, is for about $75 per gram, you can purchase what's called cash gold. Okay, you go on a website, on your very own website after you sign up as a free affiliate, you'll purchase this gold. Then we're going to walk you through, somebody's going to either show you a video or walk you through how to convert that gold into coins. 8,500 coins approximately, okay, per gram of gold that you buy. Not only that, but now whoever invited you, and you now that you are signed up as a free affiliate, you have your gold, your KYC docs are approved, you can share your link with other folks. And when somebody buys a gram of gold, guess what? You get 50 free coins. All right. So From that, what I want to share with you is that, again, you're purchasing the coin for about a penny. And if you go on the regular website right now, you're getting pre-ICO, but everybody else is getting you're getting the pre-ICO first tier, first initial offered price of 1 cent, and everybody else is paying the last ICO price of 8 cents. Okay, so basically, if you look at things like that, you've already got 8 times equity in your investment. Okay, I like those kind of numbers. Those kind of numbers make a lot of sense to me. Okay, so what I want to do now is I'm going to go into and show you physically how we go about doing some of this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here. When you click on the person's link that invited you here, you're going to come to this section right here. And what you're going to do is, if it's not here, you want to register. But basically what you're doing is you're coming right here and you're signing up as an affiliate. You click this right here, a free affiliate. You're not paying anything to do this. It'll say the user's username in here, the sponsor's username, whoever invited you here. It'll show their ID number. And then this is where you'll create your own username, your user ID, passwords confirmed. And then it's going to ask you to confirm something via email. Okay, we want you to use a Gmail account. They work best if you have one of those. Outlook is terrible with this. Yahoo, I think, might be kind of bad, but try to use a Gmail account and that'll work much, much better. But from here, let me just go in and log in. So once you take care of that piece of information, you'll have to log in. You'll come to this page and you'll log in. So I have about 5 different accounts, but one for myself, one for my wife, one for my 2 boys, and one for my father. But my brothers have accounts. I got cousins, close friends with accounts as well. But let me focus on logging in here real quick. All right. So what you'll do is you'll come here. Okay. So now you're in here, the dashboard. And what you're going to do is you're going to come to profile. So as you come to profile, you're going to arrow down to KYC. KYC stands for Know Your Customer. Just like you want to do some research and know where you're spending your money, guess what? This industry is more concerned about their reputation and the $1 billion that's at stake, because this is a $1 billion company. They're more concerned about being compliant and making sure that they aren't breaking any rules by setting up an account for a fictitious account and somebody robs or does something illegal with it. So they need to know who they're doing business with. So you need to upload your documents, okay? These are implicit instructions on how to do that, but let me just go through it very quickly with you right here today. You can select the document. The first thing you got to put in here is your proof of ID. That's a passport, a driver's license, or government ID. Next, so you'll upload that, and you'll upload the file, and then you'll come back and you'll select proof of address. You need a utility bill, your cell phone bill, or a bank statement. Now you can white out pertinent information like the account number and the amount of money in there, but what they're looking for with this is they're looking to see your name, the address, and that this is a valid account. No screenshot. If you got to go on and print something down, print it down and then take the picture of it and upload it, okay? So no screenshots. Make sure that they can see all 4 corners and that is in color. Okay, and then as you upload that, what we need you to do is come down and click the link. So you can click these 2 that are blue and you can physically look. Make sure that you can see all 4 corners, that is in color, and that is legible. You can read it. Then what we need you to do, remember this is we're under strict time constraints. We need you to come over here and we need you to hit help. Okay, and when you hit help, if your email address is not up here, put it in there. And what we want you to put in here is please approve my KYC docs ASAP. My username is, boom, that's it. Please approve my KYC docs ASAP. My username is, and then boom, you hit email us, okay? During certain times of the day, this is a live chat, and if that's open, then you do the same thing, okay? But we want you to do this tonight because I did this with one of my fraternity brothers last night. We were on a webinar. He uploaded his documents after the webinar. They were approved in the morning. I got an email, a text from him in the morning, say, hey, Donut, which is my nickname, my KYC docs are approved. And we went ahead, we bought his gold. We transferred it over for his coins at about 12 o'clock noon when both of us had time to get it done. And so he's in, and he was on the last webinar with guests. So that's what we want to do. And what I would also do is let the person know that invited you to the webinar that you've completed, that you submitted your KYC docs, because guess what? They can also do the same thing, because the thing is, we want to make sure this is done in the morning, because this closes 12 p.m. on Friday. We have experienced this already twice. Friday is going to be a madhouse. Get this done today. Get everything done by tomorrow. What you want to do is tomorrow, you want to be trying to focus on helping somebody else, some of your loved ones get this, okay? So whereas now they're getting started, you're helping them, and you're making some of those bonus coins, okay? So with that, that's how we go back and do the KYC documents. You upload, send all of that through. And then what you do is you come over here to referral link. And this referral link right here, boom, guess what? You want to copy your referral link. This is it. So this is the link that the person that invited you is going to send you. And when you want folks to sign up so that they can purchase their own gold, they sign up on your link, and then they go into their website, do the KYC documents. They're going to come to their website, come down to Cash Gold, over here to Carrot Pay, Cash Gold, and then they're going to go in here and purchase their Cash Gold in the form of 1 gram, 3 gram card, or a 6 gram card. And we want to be careful. Somebody will probably walk you through this, but you do not want to get the investment grade gold right here that are these coins here. You do not want to get those, because those are not transferable over to gold. Those are for you to keep and hold and earn value on. Those are what we order every single month, 1 or 2 of those there. So you want to make sure that you come down to the Carrot Gold, Carrot Pay, Carrot Gold, and purchase these denominations here, so you can break it down, and then you'll add them to your cart and close out. Purchase those, and someone will show you how to set up the other wallets and things that are like that you need. You'll be physically walked through, and someone will help you do the things you need to do here. So we're just about done. I'm super excited, as you can tell. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this call over to 2 people. Let me just make sure they're going to give you a quick testimonial. Let me just make sure that they're on here very quickly, and then we're going to answer any questions that you have, and then we're going to terminate. So what I'm going to do at this point in time is I'm going to turn this call over to somebody that I truly respect. This gentleman and I share an office, along with the last person that's going to close us out. These were 2 of the gentlemen I showed you in a video. But Mr. Steve Coates, this gentleman knows all of the facts. He loves the people. He loves to help people. He's very, very down to earth. But make no mistake about it, he's in the business of helping people. So what I want to do is I want to turn this thing over, turn this call over to him very quickly. Mr. Coates, I turn the call over to you, sir. Are you available?
Hey, I just want to say that I'm very excited about what's going on. I got somebody that I'm helping signing up right now. That's going through some the process of uploading some stuff, so I can't really talk. But if you on here, you know me. The best thing I can tell you is that this is an opportunity you don't want to miss. It's $77 that'll get you 8,500 coins. Take advantage of it. Dive in. It's an investment that you're going to later be wanting to thank me and everybody on this call for introducing you to. So, like I said, I'm helping someone right now. I'll give you guys a call back. I mean, you call me back if y'all need me. Thanks, Al. You're doing an awesome job. I appreciate you taking your night out to do this. So, hand it back to you, bro.
Sounds good. Appreciate you so much, sir. And that's one of the things I love about you, man. You don't just say it, you do it. So you right there right now helping somebody get started and taking advantage of this investment. So I appreciate you, sir, and good luck to you and the folks that are getting started right now. Those of you that are getting started, man, you're making a great decision right now and getting started. So without further ado, I'm going to turn this thing over to somebody else that I've known for a long time. This gentleman supported me in my very first traditional business. He bought a pager from me when I opened up my paging store, and I've known him ever since. Since then, we've done different businesses together. We share an office here in Waldorf, but this gentleman has impeccable credibility. He knows 110% of the facts. He loves to help people. He's very, very down to earth, and you'll know and you'll feel his heart and what he shares with you right now. So without further ado, I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Lewis Young. Mr. Young, the call is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Murray. I'm gonna tell you, one of the things I love about you, brother, is that, you know, anytime that we get a chance to do business together, I know that any kind of research that you do actually helps fortify my belief in whatever endeavor that we're doing, whether it's in traditional business or, you know, investing, whatever. You know how to ask the right questions, and we know how to get the right answers. And I truly believe that we've got enough answers about this company to really take this thing to places where we've never had a chance to even be before within a traditional business or online business, marketing, whatever. It doesn't matter. We've come across something that the opportunity is so huge where I can truly say, like, you know, our history. We were already involved in Bitcoin, different cryptocurrencies already before we even came across Carrot Bars. The reason why we came across Carrot Bars is because we wanted to take our earnings from cryptocurrency and put it back into gold. We found out that the wealthy people of the world were taking their profits and putting it into gold. They weren't turning it back into fiat currency or a dollar bill. So when we got involved with Carrot Bars, it was just like a solution for us. So needless to say, when the company introduced that they were going to have their own cryptocurrency, it kind of made us excited, and that excitement hasn't dwindled since. One of the things that most people don't know is that, you know, the early propaganda of Bitcoin, when Bitcoin first was created in 2009, the propaganda for Bitcoin to invest in it wasn't as high as the propaganda against it, because a lot of powers that be were saying that it wasn't backed by anything, you know, and the fact that it wasn't backed by anything didn't even stop Bitcoin from growing. It didn't stop cryptocurrencies from creating millionaires overnight since 2009. Countless millionaires, if you go through the history, and it's all public information at this point. But one of the things that's still true is that Bitcoin still isn't backed by anything. And anybody that's putting their money out there in an investment, you want to make sure that there's an equitable exchange for your fiat currency and whatever kind of investment that you're doing. And what we've done, we just locked arms with a company that has gold. And that gold, the equitable exchange, is that we exchange our fiat currency for gold. I know we say the word buy a lot of times, but we're not buying gold. We're just exchanging our money for another form of currency, that being gold bullion, certified by the London Bullion Market Association. So what we've done, we've actually found something that a lot of people in the crypto space have been looking for a long time, is that's a company that is backed by something, and not just a proof of work, but actually backed by something that can be transferred around this whole globe, and that's gold. So Carrot Bars has done some phenomenal things. I don't know if people remember in the beginning when we showed you the message, but Harold Sykes has actually bought the bank down in Miami, and that's the first cryptocurrency bank in the world. So the sense of urgency is real. This is something that we believe in wholeheartedly. We've already invested thousands of dollars, and we believe that multiple millionaires will be created within a year. This is not something we're looking to come later on in life, and it's not a get rich quick thing. But the fact is, and you can't take away the fact that you got gold that's going to be backing the cryptocurrency, and it's the only company in the world. So once the financial institutions and different markets and other financial houses find out exactly what we're doing, and this thing gets socially accepted by the masses, see, that's one of the things where we're sitting in front of this thing. So this is a place where a lot of times the average consumer or the average person, middle class, low, I don't care what kind of class you can think of, some people don't have the means to be certified as a person who is an accredited investor. Some types of investments just never come to your doorstep. So this is one where I can truly say it's 100 times bigger than Bitcoin, and everybody under the sound of my voice right now has the opportunity to invest. And not only invest and get the currency, but also lock arms with a company that's all they're going to do is grow, because it's driven more by just the company's marketing, but it's also driven by the demand of our number one product and our only product. It's gold. So there's not much. There's not much I can say to that. If you heard about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, people becoming millionaires because of this thing, and you missed out on it, you have the opportunity right now to secure not only your future but your sons, your children's generations to come, just by making small investments. Small. We're not telling you to go sell your car, but if you need to, go sell your car. But that's where we are with this, man. This is an opportunity. I'm gonna tell you that doesn't happen all the time, and most of the time, most of us wouldn't even have the opportunity to be afforded to even come to the table and even make an investment. So I tell you, it's something that I'm excited about. I'm telling everyone, if I haven't reached somebody, if I'm just reaching you, it's because we've been busy, and we've been busy helping people and getting people involved. So this is it. You know, I don't know what everybody else is doing or other businesses, and I have nothing negative to say about that. But this is beyond just another business call, another business meeting. This is something that can change your generations. With that, turn it back over to you, Mr. Murray.
Hey, thanks a lot, sir. You brought a lot to the table there and gave a lot of folks a lot to think about. Hopefully you guys are thinking about the right thing. And I think Mr. Young just shared, like I said, some pivotal points with you. But before I open it up for any questions, I do want to share this, you know, because one of the questions that I was asked after the last webinar, I was on the phone and all the way up until this one started for the most part. But this right here, we buy these every single month, okay? We write them off every single month. We writing it off. We're buying it and we own it. But by everybody doing that, and like I said, I do too. Most of us do too, okay? But basically what happens is by the time you get 15 people, minimum of 15 people doing this is a loyalty bonus. 12 months, at least 1 gram per month, must be done on a monthly basis and consistently. Basically what's happening is you're getting 1 gram every month for free when you do that. And as your teams continue to grow, it can be as much as 25 grams of gold for free. Okay, now imagine you're doing this for your loved ones. Mr. Young was the first person that turned me on to a scripture that speaks to, you know, a good man creating an inheritance for his children's children. So just think about this small investment and what it would be like saving gold for your loved ones after you passed. Okay, gold that they've had nothing to do with purchasing. You bought it, you wrote it off, you earned it for free. That's what we're doing right here, folks, and I think it's huge. And so some of you might say, man, well, how in the world, 200 people? That sounds like crazy. How can you, 200 people? Man, I could never do that. Well, I just want to kind of show you, and I'm just going to open up. This is my personal account. I told you I'm managing 5 right now. So, you know, just in a short period of time that I've been bringing people into it, you can see here, there's the left side, there's the right side. That's, you know, I'm not good in math, but I know 6 and 2 is 6, and 7 and 4, that's at least 1. So that's about 70-something people, you know, in this short period of time. Now, if everybody was just doing this, okay, that's 27 on one side and 44 on the other, okay? Let's go back to this chart. 20 people, 20, okay, 40 on one side, 20 on one side, and at least 40 on the other. Okay, so that's it. So that's 4 grams of gold every month after a year. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why we do this. This is the second part of this investment. After Friday, the only way you're gonna be able to get these coins is to wait for them to hit the market. And now they're subject to supply and demand, okay, which is gonna raise these coins through the roof and it's gonna provide the profit for us. But after that, the only way you're gonna be able to get these coins is by partnering with us and getting what we call a package, what allows you to earn commissions on all of this gold that's being bought and sold, okay? And it's a huge thing. So that's the second part of this, okay? Remember, you gotta be an affiliate just to get this coin for a penny. If that's all you wanna do, that's fine, okay? But just know that it's a ton of people that's doing this for both reasons, for the investment piece and to be able to invest in the gold and get the free gold, okay? So again, with that, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to come off of this and I'm going to open up for any questions that you all might have. as we close this out. So you can unmute yourself or what have you, and I'll address any questions that anybody might have at this point in time. You can hover over your picture and you'll see this thing called unmute up there, and you can unmute. Are there any questions? Okay, maybe I did a thorough job. You know, we're doing this thing. So I've committed to doing this as often as we need it. So if somebody calls me and lets me know we need to do another one, I'll do one. Maybe what I'll do is I'll look to do one tomorrow around lunchtime, and then we'll come back at least at 7:30 and do another one. But if you're under the sound of my voice, what I'm encouraging you to do is get the web link for whoever invited you here, sign up for free, upload your documents so that you can at least buy 1, 2, 3, 4 grams of gold, however much it is that you are willing to invest in your future. And I love that, because 3 grams of gold, that'll get you 3 grams of gold. 3 times 8 is 24. So you're talking about 25. 3 grams of gold is like 25,500 coins. If this thing just gets to $1, you're talking about taking 3 grams of gold, you know, $210 or so, $215, and converting it over to about 20 grand or better. You follow me? That's if it goes up to $1. You know what I mean? If it goes to $5, and we already know that this coin is physically going to be backed by at least starting out 1/10 of a gram of gold, that's $5 right there before it even hits the exchange and supply and demand starts coming at it. Okay, so just the value, you'll be able to take that coin when it's fully backed by 1/10 of a gram of gold. And Mr. Young said something on the last call that the intent is actually to back it by 1 gram of gold. And that's why they're saying that within a year, they're saying that this coin will be worth anywhere from $40 to $80 a coin. And that's all speculation. And we don't want you putting your house note or your car note, you know, but we do want you to stretch yourself. All right, I'm contradicting you there, Mr. Young. But everybody ain't got it like you, man. Your wallet kind of thick. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, man.
But what I am saying is get you some of this and don't procrastinate, man. Get this thing now, get the KYC document done, and get in. And more importantly, invite somebody that you know, like, or love to this next webinar. Get them on the phone with Mr. Young. Get them on the phone with Steve Coates. Get them on the phone with myself. Invite somebody on so that they can get some information. All we're going to do is we're going to invite them on to one of these webinars, let them get the facts, answer their questions, and guess what? In doing this investment, you are going to learn about crypto. You're going to learn how to invest in crypto. We're going to help you set up all the accounts, the Coinbase account that takes this thing from crypto to cash back to your bank account. We're going to help you set up the Binance account where it's going to be traded at. We're going to help you understand and be able to navigate this through video and personal touch. You're not going to be stuck out there by yourself. We're going to show you how to do this. Education, applied education is power. So we want you to apply this education that we're trying to share with you right now and make it powerful for yourself and convert it to wealth. That's what this DMV Wealth Association is all about. So God bless you. I'm going to ask one more time, is there any questions? Please unmute your line. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unmute everybody real quick. So if you got a question, say it. Just let me know. And if not, we're going to jump up off of here. Unmute all. So everybody is unmuted except for folks that muted themselves out. You know, I got some folks on here. Okay, back. Are there any questions? Going once, going twice. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight, and I hope you're seeing it like I saw it, and I hope you do what I did, and that's get started straight away. God bless you and good night.